Morning, back here on the old driftwood site. Big day today. We're going to try and put some roof sheets on, the tin sheets on, so get waterproof, and sort this big gap out here. Try and get some doors made for there today, so yeah, should be a good one. Made a bit of a point about the roof, and we've got brand new sheets to put on, which are them there on the ground, so very impressed with that. The other thing I want to show you, which I think is mega cool but might not be everyone's cup of tea, is these here. These are going to be the hinges for the doors, and these are very old. Handmade blacksmithed gate hinges, so we're going to use these for the main doors. Right, the quandary we've got is the main building's not square to this lean-to, so we're going to have a gap. Now that's where we have the gap. If we can get these sheets running square from this main sheet, then we can at least run the sheet square and make it up at the far end, if that makes any sense. So we've got this very sophisticated medieval piece of equipment, and we're going to see how far the sheet's out. Right, let's put that up there then. Alright, that's within tolerance. Oh, doors coming on. Nice rebates in here to sit the fly in. Starting to take shape. Got a whole bloody woodworking workshop in here to go with his high-vis jacket. Waiting for Lev to break something or himself. Ah, how disappointing. So a bit of messing about this morning. We've got too much flex in the boards, so we've sorted that out, we hope, and now we're going to get some of these battens down and then hopefully chuck some sheets on. It'd be nice to get this waterproof to some degree today. Battens are on at 1 metre spacing, so we're now ready to put a bit of tin on. Give us a bit of airflow with the battens, so otherwise you tend to get a bit of condensation, I've found in the past. So we'll get these on. So nice using new stuff, and we've got proper tape for the joints as well rather than mastic. And you can see with those metre battens there's probably a bit much really, but it does means you can get a good strong hold. We've got 7mm tin as well, which the 5mm you can get, which is cheaper, does tend to be a bit more flexible. So you, on a roof like this where it's not perfect and there's all undulations in it, you get the 5mm on and it goes down like shit, whereas this that sort of supports itself quite a lot. So yeah, it's good. It's going down an absolute treat. Lovely to use new stuff for a change. There's so much less time involved. At this rate we'll get the whole bloody roof done. There we go. My screws are a little bit wibbly wobbly. Anyway, that's down. It's not that exciting watching me screw sheets in. You get in the back of my head and my fat ass. So I haven't done too much filming, but you can get the general gist of it. This is the lean-to bit. We've just got to do a trim, a cover strip on the front and cut that end sheet, and this will be this bit done. And then we're going on to the big roof. That's that bit watertight. Front trim on. Last little bit for today. Right, misty morning. We are back today at Driftwood again, and we hopefully going to try and get these doors at least in place, whether they're fitted or not, I don't know, but get on that. I'll sort this window out as well, because there's a load of rot in there, so I'll have another fiddle with that. Boys are up on the roof, just sweeping the water off at the minute. Just managed to flag this out of one of the sheds around here, which I'm very impressed with. I need to put a new sill on it, but that's going to go in that back wall there. It's a very pretty little window, so that's all good. Bullseye to go in the door, so a few little detail bits now. So yeah, good day hopefully today, we'll get a bit done. I'm a bit gutted about this window because most of it's rotten. I keep pulling bits out of it and hoping I'm going to be able to save it, but I think it's just going to be that cross rail's rotten, and so are some of the uprights, so looks like it's going to be easy to just take the whole bloody thing out. One of the great things about this job is we're working in a builder's yard, so there's lots of old crap laid about. So I've picked these double glazed units up, there's 3 there. I'm going to put them in instead to make up a bit of a one-off window, but there's so much rot in this. As much as I like the look of the window, it's just going to be impossible, I think. So easiest all round is to just take that out. I'll put these units in, and then we've got a nice, secure, warm window. Roof's on. We didn't put the front capping on yet because we are going to wave the edge to the front of this, so I'll put the capping on when I'm finished. But it's a bit up and down, but it's watertight and it's single sheet on the roof, so we ain't got to worry about joins. Gone on an absolute treat. So when we're a little bit more further down, we'll do a bit more drone footage of that and show you the overall, because it's so clean. Lovely using new sheets. So we've got one door that's stood up there, which is just waiting for the pedestrian access. This is the other door, which we're now going to put the circular window in. That window's got to be mounted in, and I've got to finish off the one I've been done, so we're getting to it today. The plan is to use these old scaff boards and oversize this window frame. We've got to take into consideration that we've got a 2-inch board to go on the front of this, so we're going to oversize the whole frame, and then I can build a new window inside there.
Passes a level. You know what I mean? And then do that, or you got to do that.
Well, that's out, but then the whole building's out.
Yeah.
So, yes, YouTube superstar. This is Mr. High-Vis, and we are inserting this bullseye's very, very beautiful bullseye, antique bullseye window. And that's a router, is it, on a swinging arm?
Yeah.
So we've got a router on a swinging arm, which is going to go around there to give us a perfect circle. Now I'd have done that with a jigsaw, and that would have looked like a bag of old turd. So here we go. We're going to get this all fired up, and it's going to look amazing. Want any fucking camera trickery or bullshit here. This is it. This is as it is. First take. This is because he's got the high-vis jacket, so if he can't cut a fucking hole in the piece of ply, we're in trouble.
Not deserving of the high-vis jacket.
No, that's got to have to go. Here we go. So yeah, look at that. Nice clean. So
I'll give you all the honours.
Da, da, da.
The honours, mate.
Well, the hole's too big, that's going to fall through there. Jesus, how's that going to hold in?
You've got to wait for that. That's episode 2.
Episode 2.
Perfect.
Great.
Right, guys.
Yeah, wicked. So yet again, I find myself doing double glaze and Jenga and see if we can fit some of these panels in together to make a window. So I've got 3 bits here. My version of window making. Now, them splines are the same thickness as a double glazed unit, and then what we do is we use the spline to go over the front of that, so it acts like a bead. That way you can use any shaped panel and make up some sort of window. So it's not conventional, but it does seem to work. A good way of just using old waste wood and waste window panels really, so you get a bit of light in there, but look alright. It's a very skilled job, and you need 2 things when you're winding these bolts in: high-vis jacket and a thing of grease. The grease helps the nuts go in better, and the high-vis gives you that entitlement to be able to do the job. So there you go, our lovely hand-made hinges. The only thing I'm worried about with these doors is that might pull the whole building down. What? Yeah.
I think we're going to have to...
Window looks nice. The boys have been busy round the back boarding up. So we've got, although we've got to put some windows in here. 2 bays left. And this side's done as well. So we're going to tin sheet over the back of this, but we've got to put the membrane on and tin sheeted, and we've got to sort this concrete out at the bottom, but it's starting to take shape now. You're all stars in your own right.
No, you do it. Stars in the making. Dead stars.
Okay, can you explain to me what's happened here? This is the man who's got the high vis, so we assume he's got the qualifications to know what he's doing, and he's made some very, very lovely doors that are very, very straight. There's only one minor issue. Can you show us that minor detail?
Levy gave me the measurements.
So the northerner, yeah, obviously.
And they were wrong. Come here, Levy, you gave me the measurements. Didn't you?
Right, hold that.
Gave the measurements
Nothing to do with me.
So let me show you what's up. Here,
They were wrong.
They fit, the measurements here are perfect. They fit phenomenally well. Lovely, close together. The only issue is the 5-inch
Yeah.
5-inch gap here.
Thanks, Levy, you put the job back a week.
So
It took me a week anyway.
some days it's nice to work with different people and you get like this like input, and you know, today I think I'm probably due for some sort of government money for some, I don't know, care in a community or some sort of social grant, I'm not sure, but anyway, so we got to put a bit of new doorpost in that corner.
We're going to chuck them on that fire down there. They're going to go down onto that fire. But don't that one look
So basically the door jam's 5 inches out at the bottom, which is just mental. Anyway, at least we're going to have square doors, better square doors on a bendy hole, I think.
Right, let me get my myself.
We're just ripping this beam down to make a new doorpost to take up the gap. we'll just split that. You can see there, that's the difference between an old piece of pine and modern pine. A really tight grain, nice bit of wood. Very few knot holes really, isn't there, for pine?
It's small as well.
Yeah, lovely bit of timber. Well, let me just show you this. This is a return to camera of the great spotted American cousin. So we really have got a motley crew on today. Nice to have volunteers. Here he comes, the big man.
Getting bigger every day.
Yeah.
How's it going?
That's a new door pillar, and you can see by the top of that to the bottom just how far that is out. It's like the comedy club here today, so we'll be ready for the hinges soon. Windows look better with a coat of creosote on them. Just put that little cubby window in and surround it up. So we're ready for the wailing edge board on here next after this. Next thing on the list is a little oversail canopy over the top here.
Sheathing.
Yeah, just
it.
Cool. Cracking a pose, cracking a pose. Mr. High-Vis is on the inside.
Here he comes, the man.
Maybe not.
Ooh.
Up to you. No,
We're going to call them the $50 million doors. That's like 2 weeks. I mean, it took him a full 2 weeks, has it?
Not quite now.
I don't think none of us actually want to be like
I'm used to it now.
We're all fucking.
Here's the man.
I do. Oh dear.
Good pose, mate, yeah.
Captain Morgan.
There you go. Beautiful.
The doors are finished, windows are finished, so ready for cladding on the outside of this. We've had a 12 days actually on the building itself, and that's really started to come together this week. We've yeah, really sort of broke the back of it with the roof and everything. Mr. High-Vis has helped, the Northern has been good, everyone's done a bit, so yeah, it's been a good team effort this week. Anyway, thanks for watching, take care, and we'll catch you on the next one.